Ra rồi. Rào chạy rồi. Lâu lắm mới bắn khẩu AN94 GP đấy. Ở đâu được nhỉ? Mẹ trốn kinh thế hả rồi. Gầm. Trốn luôn kìa, bắn chả nhiệt tình gì. Vấn này ít kin thế. Mình mấy à?
Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Hỏi nè. Mù nè.
Mẹ bắn phát vào đầu mình luôn ạ. Mẹ điêu thật. 2 phát đấy chứ. Lỗ B1, lỗ B chết chưa? Chưa chết. Lấy lại uy tín chưa? Còn ác giả không anh cho em mượn chơi với. Không, mình có mỗi một nick thôi. Mình còn đang đi mượn người ta đây này. Nhanh đi các bạn này. Chóng mặt quá, buồn ngủ quá. Để cái thâu lại ấy. Chứ sao bắn bến cảng ấy. Map gì đây cả nhà ơi? Bắn chơi tạc đi. Bến cảng hợp lý. Lọc cái team cho nó cứng cứng cáp cáp lên một tí chứ nhìn trông yếu quá. Bắn đây. Trúng hai viên đấy. Nhưng không chết.
Khói nè. Lựu đạn né đi. Mù nè.
Trận này để mình tỏa sáng em xem nhá. Anh em tin ở mình. Ui.
Quá bình thường.
Wow.
Cũng tạm được. Khói nè. Mù nè.
Mổ mẹ nó luôn. Cầu nó. Rồi, hay rồi. Cái này gì thốn vào đầu luôn nhỉ?
Khói nè.
Thằng Jin Q đá lan. Kệ cha nó. Hàm B. Hàm B còn trong B rồi. Ui giời. Xong. Khó thế nhờ. Sẽ bắn lỗi thế không? Ôi giời ơi. Mình like thì mình phải chịu thôi. Để người ta đá phải chịu thôi. Người ta dẫm lên đầu mình cũng phải chịu thôi. Biết sao giờ. Hello mọi người nha. Hello anh em mới vào.
Khói nè.
Má bắn trượt lỗi thế. Chán nhở. Bắn trượt nó thôi là nó cắn lại mình luôn. Đây. Ôi.
Khói nè.
Lại đi mid tiếp. Vai trưởng. Bê đông lắm.
Mu nè. Quả ốc mồm. Bom bê nè. Quá bình thường. Quá bình thường.
Rồi. Quá ok luôn. Mày ăn 5 mạng đấy. Tìm vô dụng thế không biết.
Đồng ý. Ok, tiếng nào. Smoking bomb. Smoking
Lựu
bomb.
đạn, né đi.
Fire in the hole.
Quả ốc mồm. Khói nè.
Fire in the hole.
Mu nè.
Smoking bomb.
Team không ai cover hầm B thì chịu thôi. Làm sao mà chơi được. B đấy, B có. Team nó còn 3 thằng thôi nhưng mà hầm B hình như là 2 thằng rồi. KB này. Đây này. Mẹ nó biết ngay mà. B2.
Be safe. Flash bomb.
Nhìn mấy ông này khó khăn vậy. À.
Flash bomb. Ok, tiếng nào. Smoking bomb. Smoking bomb.
Quả ốc mồm.
Flash bomb.
Lựu đạn, né đi.
Smoking bomb.
Quá bình thường.
Mẹ thằng này nó đá like không mới nhỏ. Toàn canh mình me mình như thế. Nhà nó 1 nha.
Fire in the hole.
Mình móc phát nào nó cũng biết nhỉ. Hầm B.
Be safe. Cover me. Be safe. Flash bomb.
Đúng rồi. Ui giời ơi. Ui giời.
I need assistance.
Cẩn thận nó lại clear cho mình xem này. Nhìn hai ông này nhìn ngố lắm. Úi giời ơi. Thục một phát vào người nó thế đi. Lại nào.
Ok, tiếng nào.
Hổ báo phát nào muốn ăn cả ngã về không phát nào. Cả nhà nhìn mình nha.
Flash bomb. Fire in the hole.
Ghê gì.
Lựu đạn, né đi.
Smoking bomb. Lựu đạn, né đi. Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole.
Bê đồng lắm.
Be safe.
Bê đồng cực.
Be safe.
Bom bê nè. Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được.
Fire in the hole.
Mu nè.
Rồi, hay rồi.
Có bom rồi.
3 mạng nhé. Nhồng lên các bạn ơi. Cây đây này, cây đây ăn tiền này. Chạy qua, chạy qua, chạy qua.
Fire in the hole.
Khói nè.
Lại bê tiếp á. Khỏe ép nhỉ.
Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole. Bomb.
Định mày lúc nào cũng có 1-2 thằng nó cay ở nhà nó không ép được. Bê đông, bê full. TD chỉ 65.
Enemy sighted.
TD chỉ 65 rồi đấy. Trời ơi. Mồm. 1C, 1C, 1C. Trời. Cầm tanh nào.
Khói nè. Lựu đạn, né đi.
Focus bomb. Fire in the hole. B site. A site. A site.
Bắn đây A rồi.
A site. A site. Fire in the hole.
A lên bố nó được đâu nữa.
B site.
Quá bình thường. Mu nè.
Fire in the hole. Flash bomb. B site.
Này không có nữa. Bom đây mà.
Bomb spotted. Bomb spotted.
Còn một thằng ngắm cầu nó này. Hello mọi người nhá. Xin chào mọi người mới vào nhá. Hello buổi chiều anh em. 2 giờ rồi, khả năng win trận này rồi đi C4 nhầm đi đấu đơn thôi.
Flash bomb.
Một sinh mình nhá hả? Sáu mươi máu kìa. Lên A luôn cho nó màu này.
Khói nè.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Mình xin. Nào đi ra nào. Cao A nhá, mọi người nhìn mình bắt cao A nhá.
Quá
Đấy.
bình thường.
Đấy.
À,
Site, site.
Được chưa? Thế đã được chưa?
Take him down, team.
Bắn thế cơ mà, bắn một phát đổi 3 mạng cơ
Fire
mà.
in the hole. Fire in the hole. Flash bomb. Fire in the hole. Nhặt bom kìa.
Ôi, vẫn thua kìa. Mẹ còn thằng ngáo này nữa.
Thua rồi.
Nhìn nó chán không cơ chứ.
Ok, chiến nào. Smoking grenade.
Mẹ kích toàn F12 ấy này, slot toàn F12 ấy này.
Lấy tìm bom đi. Flash bomb.
khói nè.
Fire in the hole. Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Trời, ghê gì. Khó nhở.
Flash bomb. Đi tìm bom đi. Fire in the hole.
Khó đấy cả nhà ơi. Round này lại bỏ rồi. Ê, vô luôn kìa. Vãi lều. Gì thế? A clear, hàm B. Nối. Rồi ok. Mày 7 mạng liền, vãi lều. Cố trận này thắng nha, đừng nghỉ nha anh em nhá. Để tối.
Smoking grenade. Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole.
Để dành tối. Bây giờ chuẩn bị phải đi làm việc rồi. Đây.
Quá bình thường.
Cái này thì thốn 2 thằng hả? À. Bây giờ mình chỉ có chơi móc thôi cho nó nhanh. 25 kill rồi, cố lên được 30 kill là ok. Bây giờ mình cầm tay mình lên, mình đi móc này cho nó nhiệt này. Ép mạnh lên. Hổ báo lên chứ bắn rén mình không thích.
Flash bomb. Fire in the hole. Aim sight.
Ép full đi.
Tiến lên nào. Nhặt bom đi. Khó nè.
Khó nè.
Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole. Smoking grenade. Đạn lẹ né đi. A sight. B sight. B sight. Fire in the hole. A sight.
Đéo mẹ 54 máu à. Thế gì?
Sticking B.
Rồi hay rồi. CZ trừ 54 nha. Cố lên các bạn ơi. Uy tín. Cao à. Nó lại bỏ rồi, nó bỏ bom rồi.
Thắng rồi, đất lít đi nào. Đá nhau. Smoking grenade. Smoking grenade.
Khói nè.
Fire in the hole. Khó nè. Smoking grenade. Keep going and stay strong, team.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Ra đấy. Ui à. Mẹ ra ăn quả bom phải chạy thôi. Mít có này. Nó sẽ treo chui theo mình ấy.
Mù nè.
Flash bomb.
Cái định mệnh đông thế hả rồi?
Nhặt bom kìa.
9342. Yếu hết rồi.
Ok, đi thôi. Khó nè. Fire in the hole. Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Lên đấy không làm được gì.
Khó
Ra
nè.
đây nào. Từ từ thôi. Để thua chết.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Mù nè.
Úi giời. Nào mày ra đây, mày ra đây. Ra hộ.
Fire in the hole.
Một C kìa, 96 96 96, 3 thằng 96 luôn. Nhìn này, cả nhà nhìn thấy cũng ảo không? Á, 3 thằng 96, biết phải làm gì rồi chứ.
Bomb sticking. B. Flash bomb. Fire in the hole. Flash bomb.
Điều thật sự. Nhiều điều nó trùng hợp đến kỳ lạ ấy. Mẹ đi tìm cái gì? Một C rồi đấy.
Smoking grenade.
Lần đầu tiên mình bắn được 3 thằng 996.
Khó nè.
Fire in the hole. Flash bomb. Mù nè. Smoking grenade. Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Smoking grenade.
Mù nè.
Fire in the hole. Flash bomb.
Quá bình thường.
Eight sight. Nhặt bom kìa.
Cái địch. Cao A.
Bom kìa.
Suýt được. Suýt giết được thằng Cao A đấy.
Thua rồi, Global Risk đã thắng.
Cao nó bắn nhiều nhở. Mình giết 3 thằng rồi mà vẫn có một thằng nữa. Thế là nó bắn 4A. Được.
Khó nè.
Flash bomb. Nhặt bom kìa.
Quá bình thường.
Cao A có.
Cũng tạm được.
Win chưa?
Win.
Win chưa?
Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Win rồi nhá.
Mù nè.
Cầm luôn AK giết nó cho nó uy tín.
Bomb has been planted at A site. Flash grenade.
Trốn đâu nhở? Móc rồi. Móc A rồi. Cuối A rồi. Uy tín nhá. Vẫn còn uy tín đấy. Đều vào đau. 2 tiếng rưỡi rồi anh em ơi. Thôi nghỉ thôi. Cảm ơn cả nhà nhiều đã đồng hành với em hết cả buổi trưa ngày hôm nay. Mặc dù là thua một trận nhưng mà thôi để tối gỡ sau đây. Thua một trận và thắng 2 trận. Thôi tối nhá anh em nhá. Tối anh em mình lại gặp lại nhau sau. Anh em nhớ cho mình một nút like và một nút theo dõi kênh nhá. Em like lúc 12 giờ trưa và 7 giờ tối hàng ngày đấy. Tối anh em lại gặp nhau. Tạm biệt mọi người nhá. Tạm biệt anh em. Tối 7 rưỡi.
You're the first to hear this.
Right.
And he announces to the crowd, any woman in the crowd here tonight who doesn't want to F, get out.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
The Babe.
He said that.
The Babe.
Did
True.
women
I
leave?
got
or
it
was-
second. I don't know, but I got it. A guy who was there who played for the Yankees told a sportscaster friend of mine that was true. So that's 2 degrees of separation. Not bad.
Isn't it amazing that if a major athlete did that today,
Oh, please. TMZ.
it would be all over the
Yeah,
place.
YouTube.
Isn't it? It's amazing how these guys could
changed.
just get away with anything.
Yeah, yeah.
It's pretty wild.
Well, the Mick, my hero, I'll give you a Mick story that's not in the book either.
Right.
When the Yankees Stadium celebrated its 50th anniversary, they asked all the players to fill out a questionnaire. What was their most memorable Yankee Stadium moment? And I, as a Mickey Mantle fan, figures the time he almost hit a home run at a Yankee Stadium and hit the roof, or the catch he made in the World Series in '56 to preserve Don Larsen's perfect game. No, I actually have the sheet that he filled out, and he went to intricate detail that he was on the disabled list, and he had a groin pull, so he couldn't have sex the conventional way. So he had oral sex with a fan
isn't
under
that-
the stands. He wrote it out in detail and signed it with his Mickey Mantle, and my hero.
Is it disappointing when you get older and you get to meet your hero? Because most people don't get to meet their hero. You got to meet Mickey Mantle a couple of times. Is it disappointing when you start to get to know the guy? Is it like, oh man, I wish I'd almost never met him?
Well, he could be incredibly charming when he wasn't drinking. So he was always great to me.
Right.
He wasn't great to everybody. But because I had told him, you're my hero, I write like a girl, he was great to me.
Right.
So it was fine. And I
Well, it was great
understood-
to you, too, because you were a major sportscaster, and you could certainly keep the legend going.
Well, when I started, but he was great. And you know what? I got older, so I realized people have frailties. So I got to meet his wife.
Yeah.
Who since passed away. I mean, he's cheating on her like crazy.
Yeah.
He's a terrible father, which he admits. I now email with a couple of his sons. So it gets very, as you grow up, you mature, and I kind of accepted him and for what he was, and I understood it.
Are the sons bitter? Are they?
I don't think so.
No, they love their father. No.
That's
They
a
have-
complicated. Well, they're still earning a legacy. They still run his website, and
I see.
there's still a business involved. He was an absentee father for sure.
Right.
And he did get better later in life. They did develop a relationship. But he had 4 sons. 2 of them have passed already.
Wow.
So he was left with 2 boys.
Are you a good father?
I think I am. You have to ask my kids. I like to think of myself.
Weren't you one of those guys, though, so busy working that it was really difficult for you to really focus on the children?
Well, I wasn't around at night, but weekends I focused. Mornings, when they were very little, I was there in the mornings. So I tried.
Why were you never divorced? What keeps your marriage going?
I think we were lucky.
You were.
I consider it total luck.
Did you get married young?
Yes, very young. I was 23, and my wife was 20.
Where'd you meet her, in college?
At Syracuse, yeah.
Right.
And we're lucky. I think it's pure luck. I don't have any great master formula. Don't go to bed angry, blah, blah, blah. I think it's a lot of luck. We just grew up together. We had, I guess, similar interests. If I had an interest that I wanted to be at clubs all night and she didn't, that wouldn't have worked.
When you were the #1 sportscaster, you're on NBC television every night. There's a ton of women working in the business, blah, 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 blah. Temptations were many, weren't
Not
they?
true.
What?
Robin, I got to remind you of a story. Which
And you're an
you've probably-
incredibly handsome
which
man, I
You've
may
probably
add.
forgotten.
What?
Howard starts on WNBC.
Yeah.
And my wife says, oh, this guy's great. She's listening. You're on the afternoons.
Right.
Howard's doing a traffic report, I believe, with someone named Jessica Brown. Does that name
Right.
sound
Yeah,
familiar?
sure. We still know
Yeah,
her.
Jesse
Oh,
Brown.
she's still on the air? She's still. Anyway.
Well, Robin still knows her. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, he's doing a traffic report with Jessica Brown. And right in the middle, out of nowhere, I'd never met him. I didn't know him. I didn't see him. He says right in the middle of the traffic report, well, Jessica, everyone knows you're having an affair with Len Berman. Now, my wife is driving on the Meadowbrook Parkway. You know, it's like classic story.
You almost ended
That
his
sounds
marriage.
crazy.
Classic
Oh, my
story. It was
God.
great, yeah.
I was trying to help you out.
Oh, I never met Jessica. I guess
Were you, in fact, having an affair with Jessica Brown?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right, that's fair enough. All right, now look, Len's book, Why He's Here, the 25 greatest baseball players of all time, is in
And
stores
who
now.
are the 25 greatest?
Well, first of all, it's never who is the 25. It's who you left off the list
Correct.
of the 25,
Correct.
right? Who'd
I'm
you
the
leave
only
out?
guy. I'm the
Who's
only guy.
the last one?
I'm the only guy hawking a book that spends all the time talking about what's not in it.
That's right.
It's a lousy deal. I mean,
In other words, the concept you had was, I'm going to make a coffee table book,
Yeah.
and I'll leave it out there, and the kids will see it. They can
Correct.
look through it. They'll
Right.
find out who the. How do you determine who
But
the
how,
25
how do you
greatest are?
decide the 25 best?
I punted.
What
Can
does
you use
that
that
mean?
phrase in
What
base-
do you mean you punted?
I didn't choose them. I came up
put
with
a
blue
panel
ribbon
together?
panel.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who's on the blue ribbon panel?
Bernie Williams, Ralph Branca, former baseball players, Frank DeFord, great journalist, Jeffrey Lyons, who's a crazy baseball fan, Chris Russo, who works in this building.
Mad Dog.
Mad Dog.
I like him.
Yeah, I'm going on his show later.
Oh, good. All right. You'll
He
have
was
fun.
on the panel, and he did a great job, by the way. A lot of
They
the guys.
took it seriously.
He did.
Oh,
I
he
think
takes everything seriously,
he's
including
not
shaking my
mellow.
hand and breaking my hand.
But he picked some players that just missed. A lot of people think should be in there. For example, he picked Roberto Clemente, great choice, just
Right.
missed.
Right.
There's a famous pitcher, Lefty Grove, that missed. But the
No
big
Yogi
name,
Berra?
10 World Series rings. The guy got one vote from my panel. Unbelievable. The guy who really I'm
So you
getting
mean
a lot
you
of.
think Yogi Berra should have been in your book?
Well, he played with DiMaggio and Mantle and won all those World Series.
So
and
if you
10
But
thought
he's
that,
not
why
in
didn't
the
you put
book.
them in?
because I committed to these guys. They voted. The guy who's not in the book who really annoys me about it is Sandy Koufax. This guy
Was one of the greatest
He's
pitchers.
not in the book?
Yeah, if you had to pick one pitcher.
Sandy Koufax.
The
Everybody
pitcher
knows his
seventh
name.
game.
That's
Yeah.
Sandy. Even I'm a guy who doesn't know sports.
Well,
and I
here's
know
the
Sandy
thing.
Koufax.
There's a famous outfielder who hit a lot of home runs who didn't make it either by the name of Hank Greenberg. So somebody suggested I should call my book The 25 Greatest Non-Jewish Baseball Players of All Time.
Yeah.
So I don't-
See, the controversy is, as I look over this list, and, the typical names you would expect are there. Lou Gehrig, Ted Williams, Willie Mays.
Mickey Mantle.
But
who
you
must be
chose,
in the book.
you chose Josh Gibson, which
Right.
is a guy from the Negro
Correct.
Leagues. Now, some people are going to say, well, he played in the Negro Leagues. How do you know he would have been great in the majors?
Well,
don't.
the problem
How do you-
is he couldn't get into the majors.
We know that. We know that's a problem.
You go, girl.
There you go. We get that. But
No,
people
but
are going
that
to say...
makes it impossible
That's right.
to say.
Well,
he
legends
couldn't get it.
Legends built up about these guys. It's alleged that he hit anywhere from 800 to 900 homers, which would have set the all-time record. There's a rumor that he hit a baseball clear out of Yankee Stadium, which nobody's ever done in fair territory in either Yankee Stadium. You can't prove it. They didn't have box scores. They didn't have film.
You still love this stuff. You love it.
I like Howard. You know what I love? I love stories.
You do.
I love
But you
the
love
backstories.
sports. You love stories.
I like the stories. Lou Gehrig, he makes his famous speech, "Today I consider myself."
Right.
Well, that day, they retired his number 4. Okay. I didn't realize that was the first time ever anywhere that any number was retired in any sport. Which is a cool little stat.
You're saying when Lou Gehrig, that was the first time.
First number of any player that was
Because
ever
now
retired.
they retire numbers if
Yeah.
you
if you hit a
get
sacrifice
splinter.
fly, right? They retire your number.
Wow.
So that was cool.
Who is the greatest baseball player playing right now?
Well, only one active player made the book, and it's controversial.
Who is that?
That would be Alex Rodriguez.
Aha.
How about
No
that?
Derek Jeter.
No, I spoke to his
Why no
school.
Derek Jeter?
I spoke to his. He's not one of the greatest players of
He's
all
not?
time.
He's not a great
He's one of the most
shortstop.
handsome. He's a very, very, very good shortstop.
I like you
Cal
said he's
Ripken-
most. Yeah, you say he's most handsome. That's
Yeah.
the.
Cal Ripken didn't make the book.
Right.
Wow.
Brooks Robinson. There was a great.
You could almost do a
Brooks
book.
Robinson didn't make the book.
Oh, she's going to come out here and beat me.
Robin's not getting the book now.
Yeah. Jim Palmer didn't make it. Huh?
Oh, my God.
Oh my God! What kind of a
Out of the
crappy
20,
book did you
That
write?
is a
out of,
horrible
out of the
book.
25 greatest players of all time, who is the most well hung? Who had the
Oh,
biggest
my
penis? Do you
God.
put that in there?
You know,
That's another book.
You
know-
love his story.
I didn't, but I do have a story for it. I was ready for that.
Yes. Wow, you are prepared.
It's not baseball. When my son was 9 years old, I took him into the. I didn't take. I wasn't allowed. John Thompson, the famous coach of Georgetown, took my 9-year-old into the Georgetown locker room where Patrick Ewing and the other Georgetown players were. My 9-year-old came out with his eyes like flying saucers, and his direct quote was, "Daddy, they have penises the size of fire hoses."
Oh, my God.
And if you thought I was knocked down in the eyes of my kids before,
Yeah.
I was chopped liver. after
Had the
that.
kids seen your penis?
Well, if
up at that
they
point?
had,
did you
get
make
out the stamp collecting mirror.
You bring up a good point. As a father growing up, and I never had sons, so but even with my daughters, I never wanted them to see my penis, and they never have. Like even when I dressed, I double locked the doors. Were you extra careful so that your sons wouldn't see your penis? Were you insecure about it? Did you feel it was too small? Go ahead and answer that.
I don't know where to begin. Do we have enough time? No,
and also, have your sons outgrown you?
I think when they were born.
Yes.
So the answer to your question is yes, yes, no, no, yes, no, yes.
The book happens to be called, and it is controversial. Personally, I wish you mentioned A-Rod. I wish you'd just done the women of A-Rod and just all different nude pictures.
What do you think is next? I mean, how long do you think he's going to stay with Cameron Diaz? I mean, let's get down to...
Well, they're not even acknowledging that they're together publicly.
Yeah, I know, man.
Which is such a weird thing
It's silly,
anyway.
yeah.
It's silly, right?
I think so. Well, maybe that's because of the Kate Hudson thing, and apparently the other wives didn't like her showing up and hot dogging and all this stuff.
Maybe, but you know what? When you're in love with someone and you're proud of them...
And, you bring... those wives get to come. How come his girlfriend can't come?
Okay.
But how long will it... I don't know. This guy is a major stud.
Must be.
Wonder if it affects his game with all these women. I wonder if all the mishigas and craziness makes him, distracted from the game.
All I know is that last night apparently he reached 30 homers and 100 runs batted for 13 consecutive seasons.
So it seems to have no effect.
It doesn't seem.
Maybe it helps him.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe if I was banging Cameron Diaz, I could do some really, really great radio.
Great radio.
That's right.
As opposed to this.
So Len's book,
Yes.
whatever this is, right? Let me tell you something. Well, you know what? I should let the fans have a couple of words with you.
Sure.
They're anxious to speak with you. Len's book, The 25 Greatest Baseball Players of All Time.